What's up, guys? Here with another 2K11 video. I wasn't feeling very well the last few days, so I didn't post a video. But now I'm back to 100%, back to bringing you NBA 2K content and more NBA questions. So we know the lockout's going on, and analysts they're just talking about the regular stuff. Who's a contender? Who's this? Who's that? So we'll just talk about some various things that they were talking about, and I'll ask you guys some questions, which I will also answer. So the first question: should Jeff Teague start for the Hawks next year? Now this is pretty easy. Question is yes. Why not? Jeff Teague is obviously proven himself during the playoffs when he matched up against Derrick Rose that he can play. Now a lot of people like to think Derrick Rose does not play defense, but he does. He's one of the best defending point guards in the league, believe it or not. Mainly due to his athleticism and Tom Thibodeau, teaching everybody how to play correct defense. So, believe it or not, he's one of the best point guard defenders in the league. Not the best, but one of the best. And Jeff Teague, he brings everything that Kirk Hinrich brings, to be honest. Jeff Teague is, about the same. They're the same height, I think. Jeff Teague might be a little smaller, but Jeff Teague's quicker, he's faster, he can shoot the long ball, he can pass the ball, he can, attack the defense. I mean, there's so many things he can do that he brings to the table that helps the Hawks, rather than Kirk Hinrich. Kirk's a great long-range shooter, though, and he's a good defender. So those are two things that he brings. But he can also play the shooting guard position, which is why he's so versatile. So they can mix and match those guys, but I think Jeff Teague should be the starting point guard for the Hawks. Next question. Where will Dwight Howard end up? And we might as well go and throw in CP3 too, because this is their last year, free agency. Deron Williams too, but right now we look at this. Dwight Howard wants to play with Chris Paul. That's what I'm assuming. I think he wants to play with Chris Paul. Excuse me. So, either the Lakers trade for him, which is kind of unlikely. I don't know. It could happen. Either that, or he goes in the offseason and him and Chris Paul, end up somewhere. I don't know. Or the most unlikely situation, he ends up with Deron Williams in in Brooklyn, where they're moving the Nets, I believe. So we just have to wait and see. Dwight Howard's kind of a missing match. CP3 too. He could stay with the team if they can bring in another star, another all-star. That's what he's missing. We saw CP3 last year in the playoffs. I used to think he wasn't even the best point guard anymore. I had him at second best. But after that playoffs, he proved to us that he still had it in him. He's only 26. He's got plenty of years ahead of him. So he just needs to find somewhere. CP3 could also end up in playing with the Thunder. So we don't know. They might trade Westbrook for him. It's a possibility. So go ahead and answer these questions below. Do you think Jeff Teague should start? Where do you think CP3 and Dwight Howard will end up? Comment below and tell me, guys. I'm gonna cut this video short. So I will see you guys when I post my next 2K video, I guess. Later then.
Wasn't able to knock it down. What a nice feed, and that assist gives him a triple-double. That's my kind of play. Versatile as bacon. Got to point to all of those turnovers as a big reason why. And the basket by Webster. He has 4 pockets on offense. Now Webster, and Allen picks him up defensively. And he dunks that one through. Does he make it look easy or what, partner? Trust me, that's not easy. Oh, I know it. I think he climbed up.
You guys really ran them out of the building tonight. It's got to feel good coming off a win like that. What was the reaction like in the locker room afterwards?
I was fired up, man. It didn't matter who you put out there against us tonight. They would have all gotten hammered. I love it when a team plays up to its potential like this. If we can get this kind of consistent effort every game, the sky's the limit.